Hi, today I'm really excited about this. We've got rapper JB here with us. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming on and having a chat with us for the Blandford Literary
Well, thank
Festival.
you for having me.
Brilliant. No worries. I tell you what, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself, JB.
Okay, hello everyone. So my name's JB. I'm 16 years old, and I like to make music. I do all sorts of genres, mainly in the rap area. So I've done some like upbeat, summery ones like garage and that sort of music, and then every now and then I just do basic UK rap.
Fantastic. Fantastic. I've got to be honest with you. First thing I'm going to ask is what got you into music? Do you see? I know that's an odd question, but where did it come from?
So so when I was younger, when I was a little boy, I used to love listening to music. It was just a way I could escape. Um, so that's basically where it all started from. I was listening to rappers and rapping music with my dad.
Mhm.
And then when I got to about 12, 13, I found out that I could do it myself.
Oh, wow.
And I was writing poetry from when I was younger anyway. But I just started doing it for fun. And then as a 15th birthday present, my dad took me to a recording studio, and that's where it all began basically.
Fantastic. What was that like?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I actually done the whole song in one take,
Oh,
which
really?
the guy was quite surprised about. Yeah.
And what was it that inspired you to particularly like start with the rap? Why that? Was it like expressing yourself? Was it able to do that?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the time, when it comes to rap music itself, it's almost like a poem over a backing track,
Mm.
and I think that's why I liked it. And I found out that not just that, but my talent relies within the rap sort of thing. My singing's all right, but rapping's my main expert experience, which I
Yeah,
can work with.
yeah, excellent. Because
Yeah.
obviously, you got. I mean, for me, just singing alone is bad enough, but rapping, you've got to try and fit so many words really quickly.
Yeah,
So, like you say, it's a
yeah.
poem, but at speed, isn't it, really?
Speed, yeah.
How did you, what was it like when you knew that actually I'm quite good at this? What did that feeling? What was it like? What did your friends think?
So, so the first time I ever realized that I sort of had something was when I was sat in an English lesson in school, and I was coming up with rhythms in my head, and I was able to write some. It was complete rubbish. There was no meaning behind any of the lyrics, but I was able to work with a flow. And once I found that flow, I then started adding meaningful words, which came from my brain onto the paper. And then yeah, I think I sent like a screen recording or something to my dad and me rapping it,
Hey.
and he said, "Wow, this is really really good." So I showed some of my friends. They're like, "Wow, you're definitely much better than most people."
Mm.
And then obviously as a present, my dad took me to the recording studio,
Yeah.
made my first song, showed it to all my friends and stuff. Lots of people in my school were listening to it. The teachers were listening to it, and yeah, that was sort of the moment. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant. And I mean, what's the process then for you? Like when you went into the recording studio, did you obviously have everything to hand? Is it off the paper? Everything was written down? How do you get to
Yes.
that point? What's the process?
So normally what I do when I write the lyrics, I do it in sections. So I'll start with maybe like the chorus. I'll come back to it like the day after. Um, Sometimes I could do a whole thing in one, and then every day I would just sort of practice it when I've got nothing to do. And then it's almost as if the more you do it, it accidentally gets stuck in my own head because I've been writing it. And then next thing you know, without even realizing it, you know the whole song, and you won't forget any lyrics, anything like that. So by the time I actually get into the studio, I know it really well.
That's incredible. That's really incredible because there's so much in a rap to learn. Like if I was learning one of your songs, it would take me forever because there's so much in one song. So fair
Yeah,
play to you. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant.
yeah. Thank you,
What's the best
thank you. Cheers.
advice you think you've been given so far? Because obviously you're only 16. So is there anything that you've been given that
Yeah,
someone's.
probably the best advice I've been given is to just get yourself out there. You only live one life.
Mhm.
Don't start caring what other people have to say. It's your life, and then you only get one chance at it.
Yeah.
And And if you're doing something which makes you happy, don't listen to what anyone else says.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. That's really, really good
Yeah,
advice, definitely, especially in like the music industry. You sort of almost have to have that cloak over you, don't you? That, you believe in what you're
yeah,
doing and just keep going for it. That's fantastic. So,
yeah.
am I right in saying that you've already sort of got music out there on YouTube and stuff like that? Have you got it out there on social media?
Yes, so it's on Spotify, and all like the music streaming platforms.
Yeah.
It's on social media. That's where I
Mhm.
like mainly promote it.
Yeah.
And on YouTube, yeah, on everything pretty much. And
Yeah.
then I've been played on a few radios before.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I did find you on one of the radio stations. And am I right in saying that you were really good? You actually went back and re-recorded it because they asked for specific words to be taken out? Because obviously with rap, you're going to get the expletives, aren't you? But radio are quite strict on
Yeah,
that. And you
exactly.
were really good and you actually went back and gave them a clean copy. Was that okay to do? I
Yeah.
mean, how did you do that to change those expletive words? It's surely that throws the rhythm off a little bit, does it?
It can do a teeny bit. A lot of the time, why well, not anymore, but the reason why I actually used to use explicit lyrics was
Yeah.
because it would flow into the rhythm easier.
Yeah,
So the
yeah,
amount of
absolutely. It
syllables
goes
per
hand in
word.
hand. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it works
Yeah,
in rap,
exactly.
doesn't it?
And then yeah, and what I do is when I realize right, I need to take these words out, I just find a word which is similar, which had the
Mhm.
same amount of syllables, and then say that word instead.
Yeah, yeah. Fair play. And what was the name of the song? What was the name of the song that's out? What's your latest release? I think that's what I'm trying to say.
So it's called Got a Goal.
Yeah. Okay.
Got a Goal. It's spelled in one word, which I've done to sort of make it, I don't know, pop out more a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in music streaming platforms and stuff, if you search up Got a Goal or you do that in YouTube without the space,
Mm.
mine's like the top result.
Right.
So I think it's got a little bit more views because of that.
Yeah, fantastic. And what's that about? I mean, obviously it's quite self-explanatory. You do have a goal. It's quite clear. You've got a goal of what you want. So what inspired you to write that and be so specific about I've got a goal? Do you want to tell people that?
Yes, so Got to Goal was originally written when I was doing my GCSEs,
Hmm.
and I was basically on study leave. So me and my friends would all leave and we'd all go down to the beach and we'd have a really good time. And basically what I'm saying in Got a Goal is I'm having a good time. Life's good at the moment, and I know what I want to do. I know what I'm doing. I know what the next step is,
Hmm.
and I know what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, cool. And that's brilliant. It's
Yeah.
obviously encapsulated in that song. And you made a video to go with it, didn't you? Has that got some of your friends in
Yes.
it?
Yes. 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 It does. Yes.
It must be nice to have their support, with what you're doing because
Yeah, it
it's such
is.
a big industry.
It is very, very good.
Okay. And have you had any conversations with any industry people at all, JB, with that?
Yes, so there's a few artists who are a little bit bigger than me in the local area in Bournemouth where I live, and yeah, I've spoken to them about it.
Mhm.
There's maybe a few plans for features in the future, so we work together. But they give me really really good advice on how to grow and how to become a better artist.
Fantastic. Actually, you've touched on a question that I wanted to ask. Is there someone that you'd love to collaborate with?
Yeah, funnily enough, now obviously I'm still doing with all my rap music, but I want to. The industry doesn't have enough rappers rapping on dance music,
Oh,
like house and drum and
yeah.
bass and all that
Yeah.
sort of stuff. So I'd like to collaborate with some big dance artists. So then
Wow.
they do the backing track and the beat and the vocals, and then I rap over the top of it, sort of thing.
Fantastic. Fantastic. That sounds like a
Yeah.
really good avenue. Now, obviously, some of the promotion around the session on Friday, the Snack Wrap Shack at the Royal British Legion, it's at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
But so on the posters, it's got about BBC Solent, the introducing project. What was that all about?
Yes.
What?
So that was about when I went on to BBC Radio Solent,
Hmm.
and and their little sector on the radio was called
Mhm.
BBC Introducing. So so the photo which is on that is what the BBC posted when I went on the radio.
Wow.
Hence why it says BBC Introducing. And yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And was that good fun to be highlighted like
Yes,
that?
yes, yes. That was amazing. That was amazing. I remember I stood in the gym. I stood in the gym, and I got an email saying that I was gonna that I was about to be on air. So I quickly messaged all my family, put my headphones on, and listened. And it's quite crazy when you hear yourself on the radio and the
Yeah.
presenters talking about you. Yeah, so very, very good feeling.
It is, and it must just feel like you're on the right path. I'm taking my first step. This is like
Yes,
somebody's bigging
yeah, one
yourself
hundred
up,
percent.
which is brilliant. That's really cool. So
Mm,
obviously I don't want to keep you too long, but where can people find you? Like if they want to look you up, you've mentioned obviously Spotify and SoundCloud. Did you want to give your handle out
yes,
at all for anybody if they want to catch up with you at all?
yes. So my Instagram is at jb.931z. Um, so that's my Instagram, and I think that's it really. I
Yeah,
mean, and then obviously my artist name is just JB. So
yeah,
if you were to search up GotAGoal JB or
yeah.
something along them lines, you'll be able to click on my profile and then hear my other songs and stuff like that.
Fantastic. That's really good. So, JB, what's next for you?
So at the moment, I'm currently learning to produce music, and I'm just writing. I've got a song out at the end of this month,
All right.
um, and and yeah, I'm just going to keep on doing songs, but get better and better songs out,
Mhm.
better music videos out,
Yeah.
promote it more, and keep on trying to get on the radio, and then hopefully within the next few years, the song does really well, and I'll become a household name hopefully.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. That's an absolute brilliant
Yeah,
dream to have. It really is. And
yeah.
on Friday, what sort of things can people expect? Because anybody can have a go at it, can't they?
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So things for expecting for Friday is
Mhm.
just learning how to express yourself through
Mhm.
poetry and rhythm.
Yeah.
And learning that it's not all all about writing and all being fancy, and that you can actually write meaningful things from your brain, from your heart, and put it onto the paper.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. And you'll be there to help sort of people and give them some ideas, maybe.
So a few videos of me are going to be shown.
Mhm.
Unfortunately, I can't actually attend it on
Ah,
Friday. I'm in college
oh,
in
okay.
quite yeah. So
It's Jane Skellett's going to be doing it though, but with your sort of background
yes,
package, as it were, which
yes,
would be fantastic.
with my work, yes.
Awesome. That'd be fantastic. Well, I'm going to be down there, so I'll have a look as well. Come and have a go. Not sure I'll be anywhere near your standard, JB, I'm sure. But anybody, youngsters, I think it's mainly aimed at sort of 12 to sort of 18 age group, but
Yes,
literally
yeah,
anybody can come and have a go if they want to.
yes,
So
one
yeah,
hundred percent, 100%.
brilliant. And I don't know if you want to give your song one more plug before we say our goodbyes.
Yes, so my current song at the moment is called "Got a Goal," and that is out on all streaming platforms by JB.
Brilliant. That's fantastic. Well, JB, thank you so much for joining us today. It really means a lot because obviously the festival is about everybody of all ages.
Yeah,
So it's been really good to have you on. All right, and I wish
yeah.
you
Thank you for
all the
having me.
very best. All right, all the very
Thank
best.
you, and you.
All right, bye bye.
Cheers. See you later. Bye.